All right, I keep telling y'all that you need to have something that goes out to your sphere, to your people, at least once a month. A great way to do that is a newsletter. Now here's how I do mine in less than 10 minutes. Yep, that's all it takes, 10 minutes. I use Propel CRM, and inside of Propel CRM there is a form newsletter that goes out to all the users right around the first of the month. Y'all, honestly, I love this newsletter. It's filled with interesting short stories, eye-catching images, and the cool thing is that it makes people actually want to read the newsletter, which I love. I mean, how often does that happen with real estate newsletters, right? Let me tell you, there is nothing more boring to a client than a real estate newsletter that is filled with nothing but real estate information. I promise you a newsletter like that will have a very low open rate with your sphere. Make sure you get a good one no matter which one you are using. Anyway, so I take this newsletter and I decide where I want to add in some content here. So I'm going to add in an image that I took earlier of my market stats, which are right here. So that pulls that right into my newsletter. Isn't that easy? And then I can go down to another location, and I've got a couple other things that I wanted to add in. Okay, so I have a little trivia piece that I'm going to add in here. I like to include that in my newsletters because it encourages engagement. They can respond to that and let me know. In fact, I usually put in a little thing right here. It just says something like, "Let's play trivia." Okay, so that does that. In fact, I'm actually going to show you here that I can change the text color. And we'll make it red so that it kind of goes in with that little trivia piece down there. And in fact, I can add in a divider just because I feel like one needs to be there to separate out from that story. Okay, so here we have these other great stories, and maybe I'll add in my last piece right in here. So I wanted to add in something to help encourage getting referrals, or even getting a possible new deal. So I'm going to add in a little thing right here. Oh, not a paragraph. We add in a title. I always have time for your friends and family too. And there again, I will change that. Let's change that over to, well, I think we'll just go with purple. But I do want to make it really large so it is easy to see. There we go. Okay, so everything that we see in these little merge codes here is going to be pulled in automatically, so I don't have to worry about that. I feel like we've got a really nice looking newsletter there. Ooh, I do need to change out my logo though. And I'll bump up the size a little bit. Okay, so there we go. Now I'm going to save it. And click Done Editing. Okay, and then I will change this here to say Lisa's Porch News, because that's what I like to call mine. We'll do apply and save. Okay. Then I'm going to have to, okay, then I can go in here and I can sort out my people by just, because I've already got them tagged. So I can go down here and just click on newsletter, and that's going to pull up everybody in my database that is assigned with that tag for newsletter. And then I can just click right here on send results to group actions. And then I can click right here to send out an email blast. And then right here, I can just go newsletters. It'll pull up the last one that I did automatically, and it pulls in that that subject line too. So that's it. Now I can just click send blast, and boom, my email is sent. That's it. That email, that newsletter is sent out, and my contacts have been taken care of at least once for this month. So that's it. That's all there is to it. My newsletter has gone out,